Hello and welcome back to Zielonka. Right, here we are in front of our beautiful and brand new vegetable crop field. As you can see, we've got the carrots here, we've got the parsnip here, and on the far side we've got the beetroot, the red beet. Fantastic, they all look as they're supposed to in our tri-coloured sort of area. We do have some weeds in, as you can see, and we've also got our spuds here and our canola here, so it's really nice. We've got all of our crops really in view, just like that, so that's quite nice indeed. Although the rain is here, but it's still a beautiful day here in May. Right, let's have a look at everything. I know that nothing is ready. I will actually go ahead and... what's our financial situation? 83,000. Right, so as you can see, these are nearly ready to harvest. We will have this ready, our own, but I think that... where is canola? Blimey. Oh, right there. Yeah, so it won't be ready until July, but as I said, May would probably be the best time. And you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to buy it, because possibly by the end of the series here, we're going to own this whole block, 88 and 89 as well, and 50 of course, but we shall see, don't want to get too carried away with all that. Blimey, that is a fantastic price, and I think we're going to wait a bit for it to go up some more, because I do feel like it could. 4141, we'll keep a very watchful eye on that. What I wanted to do is, where's the John Deere actually? Oh right, might as well. Oh, why has that gone all funny? Ah, so 100,000 litres, that's the maximum we can put. I might be a bit cheeky and try and put a few more on, but for now, we will just leave it. It's going to be very, very tippy by that time, but yes, we will get this sold. But I do want to find the John Deere here, because it's very filthy, and I think it deserves a cleaning. So... and I know it's raining. It would be nice if the rain did, but of course it's not pressure rain, which I guess is a good thing, because that would rip your skin off. But anyways, let's go to construction and let's get a pressure washer built. Got the nice base Karcher here. I think this is probably the best sort of option right there. Yeah, we'll just put it level with the house, because that way we can, yeah, say there's like a water main or something hooked up to it. Right, there is perfect. Right, so we'll bring the John Deere over. I reckon we could get a few things tidied. Don't let that £10,000 fool you, though. As you've seen with the triple soup, it is very, very good for price. Nearly £500,000 coming in. Now, of course, it would be nice to be able to pay off our lease to own items, but we do want to keep a bit of cash in, of course. That looks so much better when it's all cleaned up. It does look good with the dirt on, I have to admit. It does look well used and, yeah, very, very nice. But when it's all clean, blimey, does it ever look good. Right, we'll get our 2-in-1 as well. Very pleased about this setup. Yes, I know it's only 3 meters, but we can do both jobs at once, and sticking a helper on is absolutely fine. We could invest in the future in a 6-meter ridger and a 6-meter planter, but it's just not really something we need. Especially, again, as I say, we can get a helper on it fairly easily as well. Now, I know there are other things we could probably tidy up, and I probably will as we use them or whatever, but just this one in particular I really wanted to get all nicely tidied. So let's get that put away. Nice, perfect location for it right there. Fantastic. And let's put the John Deere in. Oh, there's a hole there. We'll put it there. I think I might consider putting up another one of these sheds, but I haven't fully decided. I think maybe once the chicken feed is out, I will sell the chickens. But we've got so much. We've got so much wheat here that I can't see. I think it's wheat. Oh, barley or oat, something, sorghum, something. 4142, it just continues to climb. Right, I'm going to be a bit cheeky and load up as many pallets as possible onto the top here, because we do have room for a few more to level it out. It looks funny with the 5 there and no more, so we'll try and get a bit more in, and see how full it gets. Alright, well, we are making our way now to the train station. I feel like with 112,000 litres of triple soup on here, I'm taking the piss a bit. But look at that, we need to be very careful as we drive. It's also much later in the morning, it's now 11, still raining, but I did want to wait for that one more pallet was nearly there to spawn, and the price has actually increased. This is very, very dodgy, this, but as you get, oh, it's gone down to 4144. It was at 4145, but that is fine. We will be very cautious here at 85 kph with this. Very, very unsecure, but we'll make it. We'll make it. I promise. Hopefully we'll make it. Anyways, we are nearly there, but I will do a bit of a jump cut and see you there in a moment. Alright, well, we are still in motion and we're still upright, which is really good news. I've had to go very slow because I do not trust for a second that we can't easily flip in a flash. It really could happen that quickly. Now I know this seems a bit silly to do it this way, but it's absolutely fine. We will, I suppose we could go straight up to there, but this feels like a safer option. It's just got, we have a bit more room, that's all, to sort of maneuver things. Now hopefully it's not too close to get clipped by the by the train, but luckily we can load them onto the train at a height, so yeah, it'll be absolutely fine. The one thing I'd like to do is just wait for the train, because if you call it too early, like rent it I should say, then there is a possibility that it will reverse, and that's rubbish. I really don't like when it does that, because that means it just takes so much longer, because then it could come from here and go slow. So what I'll do is I'll just wait for it to appear on the map here, and then as soon as it does, I'll rent it, and then we can start selling triple soup. Alright, so I have called it, I have rented it, it is coming now, and it's coming at some speed as well. Now let's try and time it to where we can get into the engine. Oh, of course it's going to be over there, isn't it? Usually stops way, way far away. Right. Okay, how close are we to? That's not bad. A bit far off, but not too bad at all. Now let's just... Hello. There we go. Start the engine and... Brilliant. Now this works so much better than... for example, I don't know if you've never seen my Silver Run Forest series. At one point I was putting the whole lorry onto the truck, and that was a grave mistake. I mean, it's fine, it worked a bit, but it's just very, very sketchy, and yeah, not recommended. But let's get this sorted out. So Q and E, no, E gets out. Oh right, Control and E. Ooh, that's unstable looking. I want it as close to the back as possible. Actually, it doesn't matter where it is, as long as it's level when we drop it. Otherwise, they might go all over the place. That should be fine right there, actually. Let's give it a go. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Just flawlessly executed. Alright, let's shut that engine down. We'll make our way to the train engine. We will strap down our 112,000 litres of triple soup. Oh, is it going to clear that? Oh, blimey. I hadn't thought about that. Oh, good. Oh, yes. Very much so. It's not higher up than the engine itself, so that's good. All right. Lovely. I do really enjoy this train journey. And look at that. Nice view as well. Nice train, nice soup. I feel like we've stolen it, the way that we're just sitting in it. We don't look like we belong at all in there. But anyways, we are on the way, and we're nearly there, so we might as well just keep yammering. I do like first person, though. Get a bit of first person action. Oh, it's a bit leggy when you first enter it, but yes, I love the details and all that in there. Very nice. Very vintage feeling as well. So, right, we should be kicked out here any moment, actually. Go back to third person, and we will evacuate the train. There we go. And we'll wait for our massive income from triple soup. Oh, bloody Nora. That's still pretty good, 381,000. And I think we'll have to be a bit cheeky and just kind of knock them in to the sell point. I think it was just such a massive pile that it wasn't able to. But that was a very controlled sort of drop. So that's not too bad. We're getting £8,200 per pallet. And we know the people of Erlengrad will still eat tins of soup that are slightly dented, let's say. Look at that. We had about £10,000 before we sold that, and now we're at 474,427. Really nice. So, what can we do with that money? Well, I would like to buy outright one of these, but which one? Maybe we should. How much is that? 2. I might do that one, actually. This one is 260. That one we can do as well, actually. This one will be a bit more. Yeah. Okay, let's at least purchase outright the John Deere. Feel good about that. That we don't have quite enough to purchase the harvester outright, but that is absolutely fine. Now, I think... Alright, we'll take this back to the farm. And actually, as we pass by, let's have a look. Yes, very nice. Our spud field is coming along beautifully. Oh, actually, I'm curious to see how it looks now with the extension that I've added on. Expand your fleet. Oxbow pack. Oh, maybe we can use some of the Oxbow kit as well. Look at that. Oh, so much better. It looks so much better running along the edge of this track like that. Because it just looked a bit funny before, and it goes all the way down to there. I am pleased about that. Very pleased. And we'll get loads of potatoes out of that. I'm very excited. Okay, well, May is done. May was a unexpected money-making month. And we've made loads of cash. We've bought outright our John Deere 7R. Very pleased about that. You know what? I'm actually excited about using John Deere kit. And it's not like I prefer... I do really like Massey and New Holland and that. Personally, those are my two go-tos. And the JCBs as well. But John Deere's never been really up there. Maybe because that's the only tractor I've ever really sort of used in any sort of real-life capacity. But... I don't know. I just I'm feeling it for this series. I'm really feeling John Deere. So, anyways, now that the Christmas tree is gone, we can park our lorry up here. That's absolutely fine. And as I say, I think that's oh right. We were going to do a bunch of cleaning. That's not as much fun, is it, as other things? Can we reach from there? No, we can't. We can try though. Oh, bugger. Right. I suppose we could do a bit of a cleaning session then. Oh, alright, go on then. We'll do it in a bit of a cheeky time lapse. There we have it. All of our kit is now ready to be put back because it's all clean. I do want to try and get more in the habit of doing that, not crashing into things, but habit of cleaning out all of our kit as it gets dirty. You know, once we've used it, then I would like to give it a quick wash before we put it away. It just looks better put away all clean as well. There we go, brilliant. Another neat thing I've just noticed is that our trees seem to be getting bigger. I don't know, they look bigger than they did in April, so that is good news, absolutely good news. Yes, they are still only 8 meters, but in time. Right, well I think that is it for May. We had the spring showers come in. We had a bit of a cleaning session as well, which is really nice. I don't think I didn't do these bits, but they don't really get super dirty or anything, so that should be fine. That's already clean, so happy day. I suppose, yeah, we should get the little pickup back here and get that cleaned as well. But really, that is all for May. So now we have the opportunity to move on to June. But before we do, right, so very, very soon we will be out of triple soup. We will have loads incoming from other soups, such as the carrot and the red beet as well. Well, not loads, I suppose, about 20,000 litres of each, which is alright, because I think it's 300 to 1, so that's not bad. We'll still get loads in, but the potato chips, once we start really producing those, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be so good. So, that being said, weather in June is also rainy, but that's fine. Yes, good time for a rest, as it is cloudy out now. And I suppose what we could do, first thing in June, is get our vegetable crop all fertilized. But we'll worry about that in June. Good morning and welcome to a beautiful June morning. And yes, I do see that we have rain on the horizon, but we will firstly get the... Yes, we'll get this all done. Oh, something's ready to harvest. Not ours, though. Let's see. Yes, we need to get our veg fully fertilized. So that should be a fairly quick job, which we'll do with a quicker tractor. So we'll get the Fiat. I do like the Z-Tour for its capabilities with the disc harrow. I think that's its best job, to be honest. Potentially, it could do some potato planting, but I think the John Deere is best for that as well. So, let's get this hooked up. I don't think we'll need a front weight. We might do. Oh, you know what I've forgotten? Is to check for weeds. Completely forgot about weeds. Oh, weird. It's just a few. I'm not fussed about that at all. So, never mind. Never mind. We will completely forget about that. I love how the canola is looking now. It's looking very beautiful. Really close, ready to harvest. It's in full bloom now. Beautiful yellow colour you can see for days. A sea of yellow. And over there as well, 2 seas of yellow. Oh, I'm very excited. Very excited. We're going to have a massive canola harvest. Which reminds me, we actually don't even have a header for our combine. The very first header that we used was for sunflowers, and it was rented because we knew that we weren't going to continue on with them. So let's see what kind... Now, there is no crop destruction, so that's good. What kind of width? I always forget how wicked this width is. There we go. That should be perfect, and we'll do a very small bit at the end. So we'll put this into a quick time lapse. And just like that, we are done. All fertilized. We'll double check, and yes indeed. So we'll ensure it's at full width for next time. Wonderful. And we still have 782 litres left of the solid fertilizers. That's very good as well. Now, I suppose the next thing we'd need to do, because really, again, there's nothing on. I mean, we could do a contract, but we're so close to so many things that need to get actually our own work that we need to do, like harvesting, that I think we will probably just move on to July and get stuff harvested. We do have those 2 brand new canola crops, the ones we didn't have to fertilize, and we also didn't have to drill in the first place. And we can go and take full advantage of those. Now, I'm still kind of on the fence if I want to turn those into a grass field and do silage or something like that. Because silage is a very interesting proposition. I suppose we could feed the chickens as well. They really don't take much for food. But okay, we'll go and give them a bit of something here. Hello, chickens. I think, what is it? Oh, just like that. Oh, right, that's all. And that's done. Beautiful. Right, we'll just put the wheelbarrow back here. We might need to go fill it up next time, but that's really no problem. Oh, we'll just leave the engine off, I guess, on the wheelbarrow. And yeah, that is all. We don't have any other productions really going. This will be done by next month. And I won't activate the other soups until it is done, because then it might start pulling from there before we have all the triple soup we need. But as you can see, we're still getting so much triple soup. And I love the potato chips are going to be so good. So look at that price as well. More than the triple soup, although potatoes and oil in that is quite an extra bit of work, to say the least. But it will be worth it. Okay, let's move on to July. Good morning and welcome to an absolutely beautiful July morning. Look at that, not a cloud in the sky. Our canola rate here is not ready to harvest, but I reckon anything that these ones are. Yes, they are. Fantastic. This big wheat field is also ready. Unfortunately, we don't need wheat, so we won't fret on that. Before we do, so we need a header. And I'm going to try and stretch the combine that we have to its maximum limits, because I know that there's probably one that's more suited. Oh, we do have to get it out the way. There's one that's probably a bit more suited to our combine, a more appropriate size, if you will. But I'm going to go for a different size. I'm going to go for one that's not that you would normally think wouldn't really fit. I'd like to go for a much bigger one if possible. Now, it might be overkill. I haven't fully decided yet if it will be or not, but we can have a look. I do also want to check the sales also, just to see what might be in there. Right, nothing that we either don't have or don't need. So, let's see what it says. Harvesters, and we do have this one here. So it's not the biggest John Deere, but let's have a look. So it does recommend a 7.6 meter header as expected. I believe that's the one that we used. Or did I use that? I used one of these. I think it was this, actually, because I wanted more speed. But let's go into headers and just see. Now, I could be completely off even giving this a go, but at 13.7 meters, I do just want to try it. How much lighter is that? So that's 4.5 tons. 2.5. Oh, no. That might be a bit of a push. But let's try it. There's no harm in trying it. Worst case is that we have to bring it back and tell the dealership we've made a terrible, terrible mistake. But I want to try it. And I think we will. It'll also be very useful for contracts in the future if we ever decide. Look at that massive thing over there. Blimey. Now we're going to try and get away also without a header trailer. Again, might be a bit mental doing that. But I'm feeling it. You know, I'm feeling it. I don't mind having to buy a header trailer, of course. Oh, hello. Let's break the auger off if we do. Blimey. Auger. Auger, not ogre. Oh, the last time I just about said ogre was in my Fooling series many, many episodes ago. Literally last year or earlier this year. It seems like a long time ago. Anyways. Ooh, right, that's quite heavy. Can we get away with this? If there was no bloody trees there, I think we would. Okay, there's no one coming. Let's try and... So the roads in Zielonka are officially not as wide as a 13-some odd... Right, let's turn off now because there is a car coming. And that must be terrifying to see. I really hope this works. I can't guarantee at all that it will. But we are going to make our way to our beautiful sea of ready-to-harvest canola over there and see if it does work. Luckily there are no trees en route, otherwise we would have a very, very, very bad time. Alright, moment of truth here. So we'll get it unfolded. We might as well go on the far side actually, just in case we get a full tank sooner than later, which I imagine we probably will. Oh, that's actually another thing that I didn't clean, was the our Kamaz lorry. Need to get that sorted as well. Okay, headers down, and we're off. Harvesting without issue at 10 kph. That is brilliant. And I think we can do some sort of swath, or we can do. Right, so whether or not... Oh no, but we don't have a baler. So we don't want to do that. Blimey. That's okay. Let's keep doing this, yeah. It's fine. I made that mistake just for a small part of the field, but we will do as much of this as we can do. because we don't need rapeseed straw for anything. I'm just impressed that this is working. So that's very good. So we do have a small section there that's not going to be initially fertilized, but with the chopped straw mod it does work, although it will be a bit funny. I've realized now that it will be funny because there's going to be a gap in between because the header is just so massive. Oh no, that's fine. It really is fine because it is... I think I'm going to do grass in these fields. I might drill in some grass, do some silage, might even get sheep. I would really like to get the spinnery, and I think with wool would be really an interesting way of doing it. We could of course invest in cotton as well to increase our spinnery usage, but blimey, this is quite something. And you know what, we might as well just go all the way over. Might as well. Right, just keep it going, keep it going. Yes, brilliant. That is impressive. I suppose I could go over again with... oh yeah, this is going to be such an awkward fertilized state. But no matter, we are getting essentially a free layer of fertilizer. For us, it makes way more sense to do this than to bale. Especially with canola straw, because I don't even think cows will take canola straw for their bedding. They might take it as a power food or something, but and we're not using maize plus. But and also, oh no, maybe the feeding way is a bit different, because I have had edits on Court Farm, for example, Vintage as well, edits on the maps itself to sort of make a different sort of feeding. Anyways, I'm rambling away. Very excited about how this is going. We are at nearly, there we go, 60% of a tank, and we're making some very good progress. I'm going to say that's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 passes. So not too bad. That's about 4 times emptying, which is really not bad either. I might do a headland though, so we can stay on the outside for when we need to unload into the truck, which will bring around very soon. Just want to get to the end here and see how this goes. Very nice. Yes, very nice indeed. I can't believe that we've actually harvested this far where we can actually see our potato field. That's pretty mental. Yes, I will go down this way so that we can... actually, I'll just go down over here. We don't need to do a headland because there's so much space to turn round that we might as well just go down this side. And then we can easily bring the lorry by. I might even put this on a helper while I go get the truck so that we can not miss a beat. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. Well, that being said then, we will tuck this off into a little time lapse. Alright, well, we have officially done 20,000 litres of canola so far, which is amazing, absolutely fantastic. And I suppose we could get the oil production underway now, couldn't we? It would be nice to have to fill it up, but we are nearly done as well, which is really good. Nearly done the actual harvest itself. Ah, sad day, sad day. Triple soup is officially done. That really is sad. Right, well, that's fine. We'll get the other two activated in just a second. I just wanted to get this, so as you can see, we won't be able to drive alongside while the helper is harvesting, which is unfortunate, but that's absolutely fine, just because the auger isn't quite as long as the bloody header. But another nice thing I've noticed is look at this gap. I think this is enough gap that I could take the fert spreader, bring it down to the lowest setting, and get another layer of fertilizer on before we do a full layer of fertilizer. I think that would work really well, because if we look at the map, it'll look kind of funny. Yes. Those are big bloody gaps too. That's not just a little gap. I think that would work actually really well. Anyways, okay, first thing we need to do is, yeah, we'll let the helper crack on, because we've got our own canola field to harvest later on also. So we'll get carrot soup and red beet soup activated, both activated. The only one we haven't done, I believe, is parsnip soup and potato soup as well. Whether or not we'll do... Yes, I will take this over to the oil mill, get that production underway. I haven't fully decided yet if I'm going to do potato soup this first time round or not. I think I might take advantage of the fact that we have our two big... Well, one big field of potatoes and one smaller field, and use them both for the potato production. Just because that is the main focus. We do want to do potato soup, but having that harvester means that I am committed to spuds. This is not going to be just a one and done spud harvest. Otherwise I would have already been done after the one. No. This is going to be serious. The whole series is going to be focused around that. As I said before, the main focus of this whole series is to showcase all of the premium expansion bits and bobs and whatever it is. So that's why we're focused on canola, so that we can get canola oil, so that we can make potato chips with the canola oil and the potatoes. Be really good. Very pleased about this little entranceway as well here. Do a little turn round. Oh, lovely that is. Lovely, lovely. Lovely jubbly. Get that in. Happy days. Okay. So now officially we can fire up the canola oil once more. Really, really nice. Oh, blimey. We've got... Hey, you know what? Alright, we don't have any in there anyways. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the remaining bit of sunflower oil in here and distribute it, because it should automatically go to the potato processing plant. 4336. I need to remember that number. 4336. And we need to see if this goes... Once this goes down, if it goes into there. Because, yeah, otherwise it's just sat there, and I hadn't thought about that. So, anyways, canola oil is being produced, so that's really good. And the harvester is underway. Oh, okay, I guess he wanted to finish the one field. I understand. That's fine. Absolutely understandable. Doing a cracking job, though, as well, I have to admit. Right, where were we? I think what I'm going to do is I should probably get this cleaned now, as it was the last... Really the last bit of kit that needed a bath, so let's do that. It's a fantastic lorry, by the way. Highly recommend. Yeah, look at that with the simple IC as well. Very nice. Get that. Okay. It'll look so much better in just a second. Oh yes, it already is looking better. Oh yes. Very nice. Get it all nice and clean. Spray, spray, spray. Having too much bloody fun. I actually oh wow, 80% already. Well, we better just head down there and get it emptied. I am really, really enjoying this series, and the more I play this series with the kit that I have, the more I want to expand the series itself. Basically what I mean by that is carry on beyond the premium expansion stuff, if that makes sense. There's nothing particularly special about the map, to be honest. I don't mean any disrespect to the map. It's a beautiful map. I really enjoy it, but there's nothing really like super exciting about it in terms of like the layout or anything like that. Not like Court Farm, for example, or Canola, or whatever, my other series, really. So yeah, but something about it just, I don't know, maybe it's the kit that I'm using, it's different, I don't know. Either way, I would love your opinion on it. If you think we should stick on this map for some time, let me know. Just general opinion. But yes, we will... Well, you know what, we might as well just finish out the rest of the harvest. We might as well finish it up. We're nearly there. These fields, though... Oh, it's going to look so silly. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I think we'll be able to get the Amazon spreader, to do at the smallest length. Should fit it right in between there. And then, yeah... Looks like a football pitch. You know how they do the groundskeepers have the nice... Yeah, looks nice, that. Anyways... Right, so that's all done. Let's head over to the other side of the field, or the other field altogether, rather, and we might as well get this harvest completed in this episode. I was going to end it and then carry on with this as well as the next one, but then we can basically move on to July. Oh no, we're in July, bloody August. That's what I meant. Sorry about that. Yeah, we can pretty much move straight on to August after this episode, because we'll have the harvest done, of course. And happy days, Bob's your uncle. Yeah, should be good. Right, well, we might as well finish up with a very quick little time lapse. There we have it. Canola fields, well, I was going to say 1 and 2, but really it's 2 and 3 are done. Absolutely done. Now the more that I look at these fields, I reckon these would be very nice. This would be a really nice potato field, because it's long, it's narrow, much like the harvester itself, and I do think that it would make for a better sort of spud field. Although on the other hand, I am still very tempted to do grass. One, we get to use our brand new drill that we haven't used. Well, new to us, but it was in the sales. Oh, speaking of... Oh right, I checked already. Sorry. Got too excited. Right, might as well get this last bit of canola in the production as well. And I want to ensure that we shut the engine off on the John Deere before we do that. I can come back for it later. Here, I'll just put it in a better position. I'll put it at the very top of the hill here so we don't forget that it's here. Let's get that lowered down and closed and engine off. Beautiful. What a bit of kit. Blimey, and look at this header. Definitely not getting rid of that. If anything, we'll upgrade the combine to match the header in the future. I think that might be a very neat proposition to do. But yeah, any suggestions as to, on all the things I said? I know I said a lot, but where to start? Basically, should I turn these into one big grass field? I like the concept of it, because again, long, straight, narrow, very good for silage bales. Since we'd be doing grass anyways, should we get some sheep? Get a nice little flock of sheep that we can, you know, harvest the wool and stick it in the brand new spinnery. We do have a nice contract here for wheat, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know if I want to commit to that because, simply because of all the harvesting we have to do ourselves. Here we have this field of canola will be ready in August, so next month, and blimey, I think the veg will be ready soon as well, and that will be a whole other thing to do, but I have a plan for that. I do have a plan, and I might have mentioned it before in previous ramblings, but we will go over that when the time comes. Which is why I wanted to keep some money, because I didn't want to spend all the money, because we do need some money in for different things. But yes, look at that. Going in. Going in. Right, we can actually shut that. Oh no, we can't. We can't. I lied. We can't. Not yet. Way too excited. And now we can't. Okay. Brilliant. Natural oils. It's working. It's all coming together. I really do like this series, which is what has me tempted to... Oh, beautiful. Distributed and... Yes, go on. So now we can stop that. Just in the future, if we ever do... oh, where is it storing? Just in case we ever do sunflowers again. Actually, I need to move this because that's where the pallets spawn. And if there's a big truck in the way, it's not going to work, is it? So we'll just shift it out of the way here. Beautiful. Okay. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the end of the episode. We did quite a bit. We sold I was going to say a boatload of soup, but it's literally a trainload. And how much is that contract? I have to check now. I have to check. Field 4. Is that field... No, it can't be field 4. It must be field 89. It is, yeah. It's not great, but it's not the worst. But no, I don't think we'll do any contracts. We've got too much to do. If we go to here, you can see this is done. We've got field 91, which is full of spuds, which will be an absolute nightmare, but I've committed to it. 52 as well as potatoes, and that will be... Blimey. Is everything going to happen in August? Oh my. Well, the nice thing about canola is that we can stick a helper on this field here, and that's fine. We'll do a headland and then stick a helper on, and then, yeah, occasionally get to it. Luckily, we still have our other trailer, our class trailer here, hidden away somewhere. So we can deal with that. That's fine. As for the red beet, carrots, and parsnip, that's going to be working a bit different. We are going to be using our blue truck for that. This one right here, the Yamaz. So that should be absolutely fine. Or what is it? Urol, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling again. Just too excited. We've got our beautiful Kamaz truck in view with our oil mill. We've got canola oil being produced. Next month we're going to have potatoes, so we'll be able to get that whole production underway, making more potato chips, which will of course bring in even more cash. Also, the triple soup is done, just to recap, and we've got carrot and red beet soup being produced as well. So it's all coming together. The trees are growing eventually into planks, which will make more pianos for the future. Many, many more pianos for the future. Right, enough rambling from me. This has been another very successful episode on Zielonka. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have done, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. And please subscribe. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.